Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Bulldogs and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Los
Live
Angeles
baseball here
Dodgers.
on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ricky Newton, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Last year wasn't a very good year for this guy. 16 losses, but you can't put all the blame on him. Team wasn't very good either.
Rodriguez.
I mean, when you lose 16 games in a year, there are a lot of things that have to go wrong.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Cody Wells.
Next up is Cody Wells. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Lamont Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Daryl Mcgrath, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping the base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Bernardo Abreu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Israel Villalobos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Jones is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third. The
Next
first
up
baseman,
for Los Angeles, Roberto Chavez. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Albert Ishii. And now the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Brett Delgado is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a curveball misses inside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Andres Escalona. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ishii at second, Delgado at first with no outs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-1 the count now. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pause, now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puck is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Pedro Mora.
Stepping in next, Pedro Mora, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hard hit at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting eighth.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Francisco Delgado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. First and second now, one man out. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the first pitch. Gregorio Tavares stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Henry Diaz. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Diaz.
First offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Coyle.
Striding in is Coyle. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air out to center field. Delgado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth.
Next here is Ricky Puck. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Three and 1 now. And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
So now to the plate, Antonio Benitez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D'Lo. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Puck over at second. Benitez on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Freddie Rodriguez.
Freddie Rodriguez.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Cody Wells. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ron Guerra.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Guerra.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, and for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. Guerra aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now here is Israel Villalobos. He flew out in his last debut. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, here is Albert Ishii. He singled in his first debut.
Albert Ishii.
Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
To the plate now, Brett Delgadio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andres Escalona.
Now at the plate is Andres Escalona. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
digging in, the switch hitter, Pedro Mora. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, Francisco Delgadio, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted down the line in left. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Vermont leads this one 2-0. now at the plate, Gregorio Tavares. Oh for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Roberto Chavez.
Changeup called strike one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Henry Diaz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Down the left field line and deep. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Rich Coyle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 to him now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. Diaz leads off second with one gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, Ricky Puck worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Gregorio Tavares.
Gregorio Tavares.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Freddie Rodriguez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
A ball and a strike now. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now a flare out toward right center. Perez is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, Lamont Jones grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Albert Ishii, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Antonio Benitez. He leads off on the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now into the box, Juan Perez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Ron Guerra. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the
Now
top of the order.
the designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Bernardo Abreu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Carlos Sixto will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 40, Carlos Sixto.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Delgado. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Andres Escalona as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that one yanked just foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. So here is Pedro Mora. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Francisco Delgado. First delivery to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Israel Villalobos.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Delgado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now here is Roberto Chavez. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Diaz. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gregorio has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Elias Telshaw is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Elias Telshaw.
Now at the plate here is Gregorio Tavares. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Count is 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Telshaw offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. So now stepping in is Cody Wells, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
In there, a base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped him up. Diaz is there. And that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran
Leading off
outfielder,
for the Dodgers,
Rich Coyle.
the left fielder, Rich
First pitch of the AB on its
Coyle.
way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jones is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
the right fielder,
And
number
now
9.
Ricky Puck as he'll
Ricky
dig into the left-handed batter's box.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Delgado is there, 2 gone.
Up
Next to hit is Antonio
the shortstop,
Benitez. He bounced
Antonio
out last time up.
Benitez.
Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. Lonnie Major will come on
Now
in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Lonnie Major.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Albert Ishii trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Albert
First offering.
Ishii.
Major, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. He is swung on. Got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Brett Delgado stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. At the plate now is Andres Escalona. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
At the plate, Pedro Mora, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ground ball right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Vermont is out in front 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Juan Perez.
The second baseman, Juan.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So now to the plate, Ron Guerra. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so as he
please.
departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. First pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bernardo Abreu. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Strike 2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chris Kinsey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kinsey.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Francisco Delgado.
Francisco Delgado.
And the pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Gregorio Tavares is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Freddie Rodriguez. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Count remains full. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Cole Upshaw enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Upshaw.
So now to the plate, Cody Wells as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Lamont Jones.
Into the box, Lamont Jones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So here's
Now
the cleanup hitter, Albert Ishii. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. 1 run is scored, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
To the plate now, Brett Delgadio. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Opposite field to left. Coyle gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Nature's cleaning crew is what we'll call them. They're on the... Now to the plate, Roberto Chavez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-1.
Hey! I got to count 1 and 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The third baseman.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Henry Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not,
Now
but I do know when a guy at the
field.
plate is a stud like that and first base is
Coyle.
open, there's absolutely
Ladies and gentlemen,
zero reason
your
to
attention,
put the ball in
please.
the strike zone.
Now
I think he was trying to work around him,
Irving.
and it just got away.
Pull.
Irving Pulse takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering, Rich Coyle is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right?
The right fielder,
First
number
batter he
9.
faces, he gets to roll over
Ricky.
into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
At the plate now, Ricky Huck, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Bulldogs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 5-0 the final score today. The Bulldogs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daryl Mcgrath earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000.